guys, welcome to the Mischief. I'm the Crafty Rat. Right, today is School Sunday. So, that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, I do have another project here, which is Ella's project from the 20th. Yeah, it's not, obviously, as you can see, it's not the 20th yet. But this is her video that she did. So I'm doing this at the same time. So yeah, this is the part of the School Sunday collaboration, which was started by the amazing Kaz from the Dragon's Cave and the amazing lovely Lula from Nerd Goblin Art. And this is going to be my contribution. Now, a link to the playlist will be below. Please go check it out. Everyone there is absolutely amazing. We love all the artists. So, this one, at the beginning of this month, Kaz did a video. And it was, well, all of Kaz's videos are awesome, but this one, I really, really enjoyed and figured I could give it a go. It was, I think she called it an invisible frog in a frog. Yeah. So, I'm obviously not doing a frog, I'm doing a skull. Now, some of you may recognise this mould. It is my alien skull mould. Which I did, I didn't do this, but I used it in last month's. So this one is going to be super straightforward. I say that all the time, but it never is. Or it goes wrong, but we'll see today. Right, so as I say, I did watch Kaz do this. I'm using similar stuff to her. The only difference is it's a skull instead of a frog. So I'm going to be putting a couple of drops of this Starry Sky colour and purple. This one is from the wonderful place known as Temu. I believe there are more named versions. Now, the resin, as you can see, is actually pretty bubbly. I have actually put this one through the degasser, but it's probably a bit too cold in my craft room.
It is freezing.
According to Ella, who's not going to speak up, it is freezing. So, since Ella's already done a project, I've made her stay in with me to keep me company.
I'd keep you company anyways.
Because I don't like being in here on my own. I find it a lot easier to talk to the camera when I've got someone else here. It makes me feel less stupid. So, no idea how much of this to put in.
So,
this is left over from this, and it's weighed out to about 40 mils or 40 grams of resin. So I've used 4 drops. I always overdo it with this stuff though, always.
I noticed.
Yes, we'd noticed, hadn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to overdo it, but I really don't want to underdo it because I've never done this technique. I've actually never seen it before. I know you guys have probably done this, but I have no memories of actually seeing it. So I may have, but I may not. But when I saw Kaz do it, I figured, why not? Now, I do normally do voiceover and music as part of this. And obviously, as you can see, I'm not doing that this time. So apologies if you have very little of Chris's music. So I'm just going to finish mixing this up now. And I will be back for the next part of the video because it's not finishing here.
Shadows fall with the crafty little rat. She'd seen it all with a wink in her eye and a twirl of the tail. She'd outsmart the traps and she'd never fail. Crafty little rat, oh slick as a fox. She's the bubbling mold, she's out of the box. She's got the whole town scratching their heads while she's strutting around in her spooky black threads.
Right, this has been cured for what? Probably about a week now. Today is Saturday. This video is going live tomorrow, so I started in good time. I thought I think there's a few of us. I know Lula has mentioned this. She didn't realise it was this Sunday. Guess what? Neither did I. So I thought it was next Sunday. Anyway, getting this done. Right. So it's cured. Dug out my mould. Now, I've just weighed one of my older pieces and it takes about 230, 40, 50 mils. So I'm making up quite a bit for this. I'll be making up 230 mils. This is about 30 mils, so I'll take it to 260. So I should, in theory, have some left over. Now, if you've seen any of my previous videos where I'm attempting to submerge something, I've not had much success. In fact, I don't think I've had any actual successes ever.
Well, you've submerged them.
Oh no, I've had one success, and that was on one of my 12 days of Christmas. One success.
They're submerged well, they've just not cured well.
Just to prove my point. That was submerged. And I'm submerging again. Right, so, what have I done? A lot. I'll just move that to the side for the moment. Or on my knee, just because. Right. So, I will be using monofilament, which is a clear... Got this for jewellery making like 15 years ago. It's old, it's brittle, I can't use it for jewellery, so I'm using it for resin instead. Now, I have attached 4 lollipop sticks. Now, I have used this, it's supposed to be invisible tape. You can obviously see it, but you know.
Not anymore, you can't.
That was the weighing scales falling on the floor. Right, so yeah, I've attached on that side and then stuck them together. I think one of my previous ones, I think it was probably the 12 Days of Christmas non-successful submersion, my sticks got stuck to the resin. So I have no idea if resin is going to get stuck to this or not. So Chris may have to do some work this evening to get this... We'll see anyway. So I've stuck tape on in the hope to reduce the stickiness. I might get him spraying it with mould release as well. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah. I'm going to be attaching monofilament to this. Monofilament to these. And then once... No, not monofilament to these. Monofilament to another stick. And then what I'm doing... is I'm putting these on the edge and then let me get another stick. I will be with this attached, putting that on top so it'll give me a little bit of a gap. I think this is how I'm going to do it on this occasion. So yep. I've got to get cracking. So I think I might leave you to Chris's music for this part. What's the... yeah, I can just see this not going too well. So, right, I shall catch you once this part has been... No, in fact, I'll get straight onto it. I've told you what I'm doing. Gonna do that. Then I'll pause the camera, measure up my resin, put it through the degasser. It is going to be completely clear. Maybe with a little bit of this in. Completely clear with a little bit of that. And yeah, I'll leave you to Chris's Zoomies.
Crafty rat beamed into town, dust on his coat, boots sticks on the ground. Walked in the diner, ordered a slice, asking the farmers about little green life. This ain't no X-File, it's a resin design, keeping all the aliens out of sight, out of mind. Uncle Bob's gone, there's a stranger around. E.T. skull small and round, where his hat used to crown. This ain't no X-File, it's a resin design. We just laugh and pour another round tonight. He said, your Uncle Bobby's such a clown. Now there's a glass ball sitting in his lounge. Kids press the nose and swear it can blink. Mama says, hush, that's just your wild streak. This ain't no X-File, it's a resin design, keeping all the aliens out of sight, out of mind. Uncle Bob's gone, there's a stranger around. E.T. skull small and round, where his hat used to crown. This ain't no X-File, it's a resin design. We just laugh and pour another round tonight. Maybe they're hiding right under this roof. Hey, maybe that rat knows more than he lets loose. I don't need proof, just pass the pie. If they're coming for us, they can stand in line. This ain't no X-File, it's a resin design, keeping all the aliens out of sight, out of mind. Uncle Bob's grin in a jar on the ground. E.T. skull small and round, king of this town. This ain't no X-File, it's a resin design. We just dance and spin our stories in the light.
Right, so it's still Saturday. It's not Sunday morning when I'm doing this. Okay. First, I didn't think I'd have enough. Then I started overflowing. So I'm just gonna snip this monofilament off. Right. Now, does the resin stick to this tape? Did the tape come off? Did it stay on? I have no idea. Let's... Right. So... I think it might have stuck. Where's my alcohol gone? So I got Chris to just give it a bit of a spritz, and I don't know what he's done with my alcohol. Just bear with me, uno momento. Okay, camera's going to be paused. I shall be right back. Okay, so I figured a perfect way to see if it's stuck or not. Yeah, that is just the texture. What I was going to do was I was going to use the alcohol to spritz it to see what it looks like when it's wet. Can't find the alcohol, so I'm just going to get on with this. Now, hopefully, don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm just going to top this off with UV. So before I unmould it, let's just flatten this out a bit. So whilst I'm doing this, I'll get Chris to put you on Zoomy because all I am doing is giving a thin layer of UV resin, and yeah, it's hiding them bits where the tape got stuck. Right, so I shall be right back.
that she's demolding again. A Scully and Mulder as her new friends. What can she say? She got it wrong. This is an X-File and not just a resin song. Who would have known? Who would have guessed? Uncle Bob's an alien just like the rest.
Right, that's cute. I did actually attempt to see if the lid would fit over, but this is a bit too tall, so... Right, let's get this one moulded now. This is a really soft silicone, so hopefully, I do say, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that's come off easily. Right, so... Oh, blooming hairs. Let's get this the correct way around. So you can tell there's something in there. So it's not completely invisible. I'm glad I added the glitter. Now, Chris, could you please put the torch on my phone? So, let's see just how noticeable it is. I do like this mould. Right. So you can see it, there's not much detail. I'm not sure how much is coming through on the camera because it's directly underneath.
Try side on.
Try side. Yeah, so side on don't work. You can tell there's something in there. I'm not sure if it's a success or not. Do we have anything that can change the colour, like a filter for the lights?
We do. I can't remember what I did with it.
Okay. So, yeah, you can tell there's something in there. So, a skull in a skull. Did it work? Not sure. But it was worth a try. I actually do have a few ideas I am going to do. Not quite like this, but something similar. Now, for a proof of concept, though, it was worth a go. And, I mean, I do like this skull. Although you can tell it's a cheaper one. Just look at you can see the seam on top. I'll see if I can get the... Oh, it shifted slightly, so it's more to the right. I don't know if that's going to have made any effect. Now, if you... This isn't coming through, I don't think. If you change the light and look through it, you can actually see something. Just put a glove over my phone.
Don't really help, does it?
No. So you can see that there's something in there. I don't know if it needs to be a bit more invisible to show, as bizarre as it is. Anyway, I need to figure this one out. I am going to make this work because when Kaz did hers, it was brilliant. Need to figure it out. So, for now, it's not a complete failure. What did I learn? That this mould is good for practicing and testing because of the nasty scratches in it. I need to try and figure out spending probably a bit more time and trying to learn how to suspend things. So, and be a bit more patient. And also, what else did I learn? I learned that resin doesn't stick to this weird invisible tape, but it does leave. Obviously, it picks up everything, so it's picked up the weird texture. Right, so that's it for this month's Skull Sunday. I hope you enjoyed the process. If you're still with me, thank you so much. It means the world to me. If you've got any suggestions on how I can try and get this weird thing that I'm trying, if you don't know what I'm on about, go check Kaz's videos out. I know she's done, I think, 2 on this. But yeah, if you've got any ideas on what I can do and how I can do this, let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it if you liked and commented, regardless of if you've got any suggestions. That would mean a lot to me and it helps my channel. If you are subscribed, awesome. I love you guys. If you're not, click the button. It's free. And I shall catch you for my next video, which I believe will be on Tuesday. Bye.
In a little shed by the railroad track, she's turning nothing into something that lasts. Resin pours like a flowing dream under the glow of a dim kerosene. Glitter jars and colors so stark shimmer like stars in the deep dark park. Her hands stained with the art she weaves, a touch of magic in the things she